Alright guys, what is up? I'm at Sainsbury's right now. Sorry that I didn't really close out the other vlog very well. I usually don't. I literally just sat in Starbucks for a while and got all the photos done. It was a really, really long day, but a fun day. It was a good day. This morning, totally forgot my camera. I was meant to take you to boxing and show you what I got up to. I didn't. I just went with another girl that trains there, Sorrel, and trained with her for a bit because she finds southpaws intimidating. So I thought I'd just, you know, be super intimidating because I'm a southpaw. Now I'm currently sat outside Sainsbury's. I've just filmed on my phone driving another like rant a little bit about Instagram that'll be going live at some point. And yeah, and then for the rest of the day I'm pretty much just chilling out. But I'm going to go into a few more things about what's coming. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the Instagram rant straight after this, and this can be the vlog for today. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Speak to you soon. Lots of love. What is up, guys, and welcome to another basically chat in the car with me. You know that I love doing this. I don't know why. It just seems to have my best conversations in the car. Right, today we're going to talk about the lovely subject of Instagram. I've had quite a few people ask me recently on Instagram about, you know, I see all these people with like 40,000 followers and they have like no traction, they have no interest, they have no engagement, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff and everything. I'm going to go into it a few different ways because there's a load of different reasons why people, you know, sometimes have a huge following, but then you're like, well, they're fake because there's nothing happening with it. Number one, and I'll give credit to these people, is that some people change what they want to do. They decide that they don't want to do photography anymore and they want to go into like business, and their following basically doesn't agree with it. So their following might stay with them, but then they don't interact anymore because it's not what they want to see. It's not photography. So they're kind of like, oh well, this, that and the other. So that is one way. People, when they change their minds and start doing something different, they could be successful beforehand, and then because they've zoned into what they actually want to do, then they lose their following, or at least they lose their traction with it. The second, which this is what everyone keeps jumping on, is people buy their following. It's not known knowledge. Everyone freaking knows that people do it. You can literally go onto Google and search how to get Instagram followings and it'll come up with a bunch of different things, a bunch of different websites. There's one even now, as you're flicking through your Instagram stories, it's advertising it. It's advertising you getting genuine growth. Which to me, I think if you're not the person behind the phone doing it, then it's not genuine following. They're following a robot. They're following like a description of what you would like people to be interested in. So having a conversation with a few people about this topic, and a lot of people are like, oh well, it's just frustrating because I only have X amount, let's say 2,000, and you know, I only have 2,000 and I'm doing better engagement than them. Then brilliant, that's a good thing. I don't know why people don't see that this is a good thing. Like for me, I have a business, so when I go and interact with people, obviously the first thing that I do is I look at their social media and I look at what they're doing. So if I go on to someone's social media and they've got 500,000 followers, but then they only get 3 comments and 50 likes on their images and stuff, then of course I'm not going to interact with that person and go, do you want to work with me? Because obviously they've bought their following, and it's simple. It's mainly just common sense. So because people have asked me this question, and you know, I feel like I keep repeating myself, which is not a bad thing. I don't mind doing it, but I just want to make it really simple. So here's the way that I think that people should use Instagram. Instagram is an image platform where you can have captions. So first of all, you need to have content which is appealing. Why do you think so many people take quotes that someone's just put a pretty font on it and they repost it as their own? Why do you think people do that? Because it's pretty, it's nice. You know, be creative with your content. If you are really into the fitness industry and stuff like that, you doing a picture of yourself half naked in front of the mirror every single day gets boring. Like, unless your caption is shit hot, it gets boring. So be creative with it. Show workouts, show what you're doing in the day, show what you do outside of the gym. And this is just your content. Make sure that your like bio area is to the point, so people know exactly when they click onto it what they're getting. And then a thing that I've learned, and I've actually learned it from entrepreneur Gary Vee, and then kind of manipulated it to the way that I work, is he has the $1.80 strategy, which is basically you go onto Instagram and you search you search 9 top tags of anything that's in your field. So for me, it would be, for Emerge Elite, it would be fitness, models, bodybuilding, fitness models, all that kind of jazz, clothing brands, etc. And then what you do is you take them, and there's always the top 9 or the top 9 posts. Then you go on to every single one of them, you like it, you read the caption, and then you interact with the caption. So if it's someone pulling 130 for the first time ever, interact with that and say, oh my god, that's amazing, 130 is such a big feat for someone of your size. If they've put their, you know, if it's a woman of 60 kilos or something like that, and literally give them quality, give them something that a robot cannot give. And if you can, give them value. So if they're there saying, oh, I don't think my form is really great on here, I'm not asking you to be a massive personal trainer or stuff like that and like slay them to death, but maybe just say, oh yeah, it looks like you're rolling your shoulders a little bit, you know, but you keep working at it, and still be positive with it and do stuff like that. You do that on 9 posts every single day, whatever Gary Vee says, and it comes up to, like, if it's 2 cents for every comment that you make, it comes up to $1.80. And his way of thinking about it is really, really good. And then what I do is that I try and interact with those people even further if they are someone who I would find appealing, you know, like appealing to be associated with my business or to be associated with me. It's why when people ask me how I'm working with people who have 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, 500,000 followers, people are asking me how I'm doing it, and this is how I'm doing it. I'm consistently interacting with people that I find valuable, and then I'm trying to give them value back. It's a big thing that's happening recently, and I think we all need to become aware of it, is that everyone's getting their pants in a twist because of obviously this whole fake following stuff, but they're going to get figured out, because the truth recently in businesses, in people, everything like that, people's truths is selling. Me being truthful about who I am and what I do, and then I'm the same person if you've ever met me in person, you know, that makes me a lot more traction, and it makes me get a lot more clients. It's easy. Instagram is a very simple platform, and you just need to work it in your favor, and that's it. So I'm gonna go. If anyone has any questions on this and they want to know more about it, or if they just want to pick my brains, if you think I'm wrong as well, please get in contact, because I'd love to have a discussion about it. Because a lot of people agree with a lot of stuff, and I would like someone to tell me their side. So if you do think that I'm wrong, if you do think that you've got something else that you'd like to say, hit me up. You can either do it through here or go to Emerge Elite's Instagram, which is Emerge Elite Limited or LTD, or you can do it on my personal, which is Emily E. Topping. I'm gonna go. I will probably meet you in the car sometime soon. I hope you guys have a brilliant day, and yeah, keep doing you.